Hey guys, welcome back to the JTO channel. Wow. Chelsea go to St James's Park and win 3-0. Reece James brace, Jorginho penalty. After that first half, I was getting a little bit concerned considering what was happening with the Liverpool and Man City games. And I was just watching that game and thinking to myself, like, we have to score. We have to take advantage of this, yeah? We are facing the worst team, Newcastle, the second worst team in the league, whilst Liverpool are facing Crystal Palace. Liverpool facing Brighton, which, decent little side. I expected them to get battered, but hey, Brighton didn't get battered. Fair play to them. 2-2 in the end. They were trailing at 2-1 at half-time, and they came back from a 2-0 lead from Liverpool. And then obviously Man City dropped points today. So during the game, I was like, Man City are losing. Brighton are putting the pressure on Liverpool. They're back in the game with 2-1. Chelsea, please do your job, innit? So, thank you for doing that, Chelsea. You made my weekend. Liverpool and Man City dropped points, thank God. And that was huge because I just thought, the goal is coming, people. We just struggled to get that final ball in, get that shot off, challenge the keeper. We only really started doing that in the second half. But before we get into all that, please like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications. And yeah, let's get into it straight away. Obviously, with the lineup, before I say the lineup, obviously, Mason Mount was not in the squad at all. He did travel with the team last night, but due to illness, he had to go back to London and recover. So hopefully he gets back as soon as possible and builds on that hat-trick he had against Norwich City. But obviously in goal, Edouard Mendy. Recently, I've been seeing some comparisons. Ramsdale's better than Mendy, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Honestly, shut the hell up, man. Okay, I know Ramsdale's on good form right now. He's on very good form right now. But chill out on him being better than Mendy, okay? Just saying. So yeah, Mendy obviously in goal. We had a back three of Rudiger, Thiago Silva and Christensen, as I expected. Apparently, according to CFC news page, Azpilicueta was supposed to start centre-back today, but Thomas Tuchel did change his mind in the end and put Christensen instead, so fair enough on that. Reece James, right wing-back. Not surprised, to be honest. I didn't think he would start, but I'm happy that he did, and he was very crucial to our win today, obviously, with his brace. And then obviously left wing-back, we have Ben Chilwell getting back in the team. Double pivot of Jorginho and Kante, as expected. And then obviously, due to Mason Mount's illness, Ziyech had to come in for him. And then obviously, we had Hudson-Odoi on the left and Kai Havertz up top. I was happy with the lineup at the time. I was like, okay, Mason Mount not in the squad. He's ill. Ziyech is the one that has to come in, to be fair. He is ahead of the likes of Barkley in the pecking order at the end of the day. It's facts. You try deny that. And look, let me get into Ziyech first, innit? Because I guess you could say that's one of the negatives of today. People were cooking him on Twitter, bro. Cooking him on Twitter. And look, I can understand with Ziyech why people thought he was poor today. And you know what? I thought he had the right ideas today, Ziyech. I just thought today was very poor execution of it. It wasn't like every time he touched the ball, he lost it every time. And he does lose the ball a lot, to be fair to him. The problem with him is, one, there's other players in the system that probably suit the way we want to play in this 3-4-3 than Ziyech. So the likes of Ruben and Barkley. But if you're talking strictly in that front three, Barkley probably suits it a little bit more than Ziyech. So even though I don't rate Barkley at all, and I'll still stick by that, to be honest with you. And then obviously he's a lightweight, and then he needs time on the ball, and in the Premier League you're not going to get that. So when he doesn't have time on the ball, he sort of does bottle it at times. But with Ziyech, I saw effort today. I did see him try today. And that's one thing I'll always say about players. If you're not having your best day, at least try. Because against Southampton, he didn't try Ziyech. I didn't see effort. Today, I saw effort just with poor execution. That was all, innit? But then let's get into the first half just in general. And I thought overall, Newcastle was sitting so far back. They were sitting deep, man. Honestly, deep, bro. That deep. You know what I'm talking about. So, it was madness. We couldn't break them down. Every time Hudson-Odoi had the ball on the left-hand side, there was two men on him, with Chilwell obviously as the inverted fullback at times. Jorginho, the one trying to pull the strings, trying to find the pass in between the lines. Obviously, Rudiger trying to go forward with the ball. Us just popping it about, but not really creating anything out of it. Newcastle defending really well. And I was like, this half has been very frustrating. And guys, look, I was stressed throughout that whole first half because obviously, it wasn't on TV today. There was no live broadcasting it. So, just you and me, just between you and me, you know, we had to find them little links. You get me? That's how I had to watch the game today. In the first 12 minutes, it was moving nuts. I was getting annoyed, bruv. I was like, bruv, we're 0-0 so far. From what I'm hearing on Twitter, yeah, we're not playing well. And I can't even watch the game. And eventually I did manage to watch the rest of the half. And it was poor from an attacking point of view. Defensively, it was sound as always. Newcastle did not pose a threat at all. St. Maximin tried today. I saw a clip of him. Somebody asking him, how did you stop St. Maximin? Man was saying like, I'll get 2-3 players around me. Well, we didn't have to do that at times today, mate. Yeah, we dealt with you. Yeah, you had your little runs and that, but your execution was poor, mate, alright? Alright, chill out, yeah? But yeah, that first half, just in terms of chance creation, wasn't great. And I was thinking, should we move to a back four maybe, if this continues? Because I was thinking to myself, if this continues, bro, we might have to go 4 at the back, maybe bring off a centre-back, bring Ruben in, have a midfielder, Georgie, Ruben and Kante, and then Ziyech, Havertz and Hudson-Odoi. Obviously, Tuchel, I knew he wouldn't do that realistically. He still trusted in the system, in his players, rightly so. At the end of the day, we are top of the league. You know, I feel like our performances are gradually getting better as time goes on. Although today I thought was a bit, well, mainly in the first half wasn't the greatest, but it is what it is. And obviously in the second half, the same team comes out. And you know what? We're a lot more direct. I'm seeing Hudson-Odoi take on a few, man. I'm seeing Ziyech picking up pockets at times. I'm seeing the same with Kai Havertz. I'm seeing Rudiger drive with the ball more forward, finding Ziyech and Havertz in those little tight areas of the field. You know, I was seeing Ben Chilwell and Reece James be more ambitious. Same with Christensen. I was seeing us be more ambitious. I feel like Tuchel told the team, be more brave. Like, don't go for it. Don't go for it to the point where you leave yourself exposed. But take a little bit more risk. We can afford it because they're sitting so far back that even if they counter-attack, it will literally be only 1 or 2 players versus, what, 3 or 4, with Georgie staying back. Obviously, we've got Rudiger, Thiago Silva and Christensen. So it's like, it's okay to take a little bit more risk. That's why you get me. I felt like, especially with Hudson-Odoi taking on, man, it was very, very positive. And I thought Callum was good today. You know, for somebody who had to deal with 2 man, because Chilwell was maybe down the byline, and then obviously he was at his inverted wing back at times when Reece James had the ball down that side. I thought Cho done well today. And then obviously in that first goal, I think it was after Ruben and Barkley came on. And I felt like after those 2 came on, it changed. Our intensity changed. The way we played changed, because I feel like Ruben brings more from an offensive point of view than Kante. And obviously, I do think that Barkley, I think at least brings a little bit more in the 3 than Ziyech, because Ziyech's a lightweight. He's one-dimensional. He needs a lot of time on the ball, and so does Barkley. Barkley does need a lot of time on the ball. He's not really that good in tight spaces, but to be honest, they both changed the way, they both brought something, you know, different, you know. We changed the way we play at times. Ruben was driving with the ball, he was protecting the ball, and obviously Barkley kept it moving, kept it popping. He wasn't just doing what, you know, Ziyech's trademark, cutting in and shoot. And at least Barkley can move about, you know, and do at least a little bit more. So yeah, fair play to both of them. And then obviously we get that goal. Rudiger gives it to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Callum Hudson-Odoi takes on a couple players, 3 players he gets past. Cross comes in, decent cross, but headed away by the Newcastle defender. Reece James takes a touch. I'm like, pass it, pass it, pass it, pass it, because I didn't think he'd shoot. And then left foot laces it into the top corner. What a goal. And at the time, yeah, Liverpool had literally just drawn 2-2. I think it was 2-2. Or maybe close to, I'm not sure. And Man City were losing 1-0. They just had a goal disallowed. And they had a red card. Laporte got sent off. So I was thinking to myself, oh, thank God. Like, that was massive considering what's happening in the other games. And then from then on, we had a party. We just had a party. The players were enjoying themselves. The players were going for it more. You know what I'm saying? Newcastle leaving themselves a little bit more exposed because now they have to go for the game. And I was thinking to myself, that can lead to more counterattacks. That can lead to, you know, more directness from the team, because there's going to be a lot more spaces for the Barkleys, for the Rubens, for Callums, you know, for Havertz. Do you understand? You know, Ruben in the midfield, like I said. So it was very key for that. And then obviously for the second goal, I'm not sure what happened. I remember Reece was on the ball. I think somebody may have switched it over to him. He gave it to Ruben. Ruben had a shot. It got blocked. And then because Darlow had already dived, assuming that the ball would go past all the Newcastle defenders, he couldn't get back in time for Reece James's 100-mile-per-hour shot, yeah, that laced into the net. Like, bro, it like nearly broke the net. That's how good the shot was. So, you get me. Anyway, and obviously the third goal, Kai Havertz goes around the keeper. Keeper catches his left leg to penalty. Jorginho puts it in, roof of the net in the middle. And I've noticed Jorginho slightly changed his penalty technique. Like, you know how he does a huge hop? He now does a little hop now. Because with that little hop, it will give him at least more power onto the ball. Because if he does a huge hop, it's like the ball ain't going to be powerful, and it's most likely going to be flat on the ground and not have any height on it. So I've noticed Jorginho is going to put a bit more height to his penalties, do that at times, do a little hop as well. So fair play Jorginho on the pen. And then we just saw it out. Saul came on, gave him some minutes to see out the game. Fair play. And yeah, huge win for Chelsea. Liverpool and Man City drop points. Man City lose 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Thank you, Conor Gallagher, you absolute baller. You baller. He was unlucky not to be in the Chelsea first team this season. I'm not going to lie to you. And when he comes back, I can't lie, I think we might have to keep this guy at all costs. When him and Gilmore come back, we have to keep those two at all costs. We cannot sell them. And maybe with too many midfield options, we might have to change the formation next season. I'm just saying, okay? I'm not saying 3 at the back's a problem. I've never had a problem with 3 at the back. I love 3 at the back, you know? I think you can play good football in 3 at the back. But I do think at one point, managers do have to adjust their tactics. And I know Tuchel is adjustable, and eventually he'll know when it's time. So, yeah, I'm not the manager. He is. Thank you, Conor Gallagher, for the assist for Zaha's goal. Obviously, Ruben Diaz's mistake. That's all I'm going to say. And then, obviously, I didn't see the second goal because I was still watching our game. But, yeah, fair play. And Brighton, well done for coming back against Liverpool. I thought Liverpool were going to blitz them today. After what Man City did to them, I watched that game against Brighton, Man City Brighton, at the Amex Stadium, and they blitzed them on the counter. But today, Brighton, well done. They came back from 2-0 down, and thank you very much. Chelsea stays top of the league, 5 points ahead of City, 3 points ahead of Liverpool. Best goal difference, best defence in the league, best goalkeeper in the league at the moment. Let's fucking go. Come on, Chelsea. I'll see you lot in my player ratings video. Peace!